Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. Well, you may know that I also like knives, and when I found this nifty little Switchblade here, I instantly knew that I had to buy it, because it has a few special features. Let me show you the details. First of all, it has a mean looking blade. Ain't it nice? Very sharp. It has a safety, which is always good for a switchblade. It's a very quick switchblade too, see? But it also has like a glass breaker that is removable. This means that it basically is a screw. And what I thought is that that can be useful later on. See? It's just a screw. So you can attach all kinds of other stuff to it, in theory. It is actually a German-made knife from Böker. I think the design is a Jim Wagner design, and it's called the reality-based blade, for whatever that means. It handles quite well. It's a small knife. I think it has two main disadvantages. Disadvantage number one, it's not a slingshot. Disadvantage number two, I don't think it's very good for stabbing. I think it's a great little knife for a combat fight, so you can slash with it and also probably, really hurt someone badly with it. But for stabbing, it doesn't really give you the purchase that I want. Because when you stab someone, I think you could easily slip and then hurt your fist badly with it. So I think something needs to be done with that. And here's what I came up with. I made this nifty little conversion kit for it. It's actually a slingshot and also a Thumbrest in combination. Let me show you how it attaches. I'm using the lanyard hole that the knife has as a secondary attachment point. So I put the fork over the handle and I put this steel rod that I made through the lanyard, like this. And then I push it all the way back and I use the original threaded hole for the glass breaker spike to attach the fork. So that's really solid. And now this became an attachment to the original knife handle. And it still is a very functional switchblade. And as you see, the knife itself, the handle is still very, very much the same. It doesn't really change any of the ergonomics of the knife. But what it does, it makes a perfect thumb rest. So for a downwards or sidewards, stabbing motion, this is what I want. So the rubber bands are actually inside of this. They are attached with a steel pin, you see here. So they are looped and therefore secured in a way that they can't slip out and automatically self-center. I think it's very clean and tactical looking. This is now a PFS or Pickle Fork shooter because it's designed by the guy who actually came up with the idea that really no fork is needed for a slingshot. But you have to know how it handles. PFS needs to be shot flip style, so you need to flip it down when you release, like that. And also, you should shoot it twisted sideways, and your thumb needs to stay, so you need to bump up the shot so that it goes high, like that. Here's the test shot. You shoot, and you flip like that. Perfect shot. See, I did not hit the fork. Okay, one more time with a paintball. Put it in the pouch. We hold the fork, draw out, and we flip like that. Okay, now we're switching to a steel ball. That's a 50mm steel ball. Put it in the pouch, draw out, flip and shot. It's fun. What is also nice about these small forks is that you can also shoot arrows easily, just because you have it under control with your finger. I am not a big fan of sling bows, but sometimes in a survival situation it might be a good idea. So let's shoot. Okay. Okay, for the stabbing test, I'm using an Ivan head. What could be better? So, I open the Switchblade. I use the rubber bands as a lanyard now. Okay, my friend. It will be over quickly. Here's your Walking Dead stab. So, I hope that you liked my little attachment for the reality-based blade by Böker and Jim Wagner. Is this going to be for sale? No, because it's an expert slingshot, and I think beginners have a high risk to hit their own hand. But anyway, I like it, and I hope you do too, because that's it for today. Thanks, and bye-bye.